want to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember the 50 waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Falsehood, important news are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5 Qapla, and welcome to a special edition of Dear Bop for Friday, May 27th, 2022. What happened to bed life? Why are we doing Dear Bop? How does this affect me, you might be asking? Well, the way it affects you is that instead of doing a full bed life, we're just going to start with the Dear Bop, and we'll see how I feel, and we may or may not do stuff beyond Dear Bop today, but I will at least try to get through the Dear Bops we already have, which isn't all that much. Unfortunately, although I am feeling much better than I was a few days ago, I'm not at 100% yet, and I'm not 100% sure I can do the full bed life streams, which even as of recent have become shorter than they used to be. I mean, used to do 3, 4, 5 hour streams as a matter of course. Now it's rare that I get to 2 hours. So I wasn't even sure I'd be able to do an hour today when I got this set up. So I figured we might as well just do the Dear Bops, which usually people come in and complain, why aren't you doing Dear Bop already? Or what's the deal? And they just like the Dear Bops. That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody can get. But I will say hello to everybody in the chat. First, John DeMarco says, greetings, everyone. Hail Karoga, John. And John, it was a wonderful send-off you had last night for your final regular Thursday night Jeopardy on Salty Tracker. I was happy I could get on. I do think I should have won, but whatever. I'm not gonna call out his grading curve, but if he wants to do that, that's fine. But yeah, I hope you go on to do bigger and better things. Hakeem says, Qapla all. Hope you are feeling better, Bird. Thank you, Hakeem. I had some of that, and I feeling better than I was earlier in the week, but not quite ready for a Friday bed life. Moxley fan 21 says, Qapla, Birdo Prey, or actually Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, Bird. Hope you and the family are doing well today. Thank you, Moxley. Mama Pray is doing okay. I'm doing okay. Sis will pray and nephew will pray. Thankfully, are doing well. So I'd say we're doing good. Not Ryan Johnson says hello in Qapla. Hail Karoga. Hail to you, not Ryan Johnson. I did try to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi today, but I was too tired. I fell asleep. During both episodes. And I honestly, am I going to go back and rewatch it? No. From what I did watch, there was nothing that made me want to go back. Why? It was like, I don't know. The show is called Obi-Wan Kenobi, and yet he is not the main character. Not Ryan Johnson, Qapla, hail Karoga. Mike Richards is greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings to you, Mike Richards. Moxley fan says Mike Richards, greetings from Texas. Yeah, Texas is busy. You got the National Rifle Association sales conference starting today. Sales conference, annual conference starting today. And man, is that just a terrible location. In hindsight, nobody could have known. Yeah. Moxley fan says greetings from Texas. I just read that. Mike Richards says greetings. Moxley says we, the people, absolutely. We, the people. I'm trying to explain that to people in my nextdoor.com neighborhood. I was like, well, anyway, we, the people, absolutely. Resolute Germs says hello all. Qapla Resolute. John DeMarco says thanks. You're welcome, John. And Jedi Bill, Qapla Jedi Bill, says hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla Brother Warrior. Hail, Karoga. Hail to you, Jedi Bill. Hail to you. I was going to ask if you've got any plans to show Goodfellas, because I tell you what, if I mysteriously recover and I'm feeling good tomorrow, I was strongly considering doing a cinema Saturday for Goodfellas because of what's his face who died the other day, as a memorial stream to Ray Itola or Ray I don't know, the guy who died. Mom will probably said, did you know so and so died? I said, I only recognize the name because somebody put it up on the stream. He was involved in Goodfellas. She was shocked. I didn't know who it was. Then Cecil Bray called. He's like, do you know so and so died? I was like, who is? I was like, I barely remember this guy. He's like, well, what are the names of the people on the cover of Goodfellas? I said, well, you have De Niro, and you have Joe Pesci, and another guy. He's like, well, that's the other guy. I was like, oh, well, I never knew his name. And I never even wanted to know his name. It's weird. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I don't dislike him, but I guess compared to Pesci and De Niro, it's like, whatever. Although I was happy to hear that if you watch the limited run movie, The Offer on Paramount Plus, that even Paramount's people used to call Al Pacino, used to get confused between Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. And I myself always had that problem growing up. But it's a real thing. People get confused between those two guys. I see it. I completely see it. I understand it. You don't even have to tell me. But for others, it exists, and I'm surprised that I'm in the same boat as so many other people. Usually it's not. Uh, Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Qapla bird of prey, I can't see the problem you have with Kenobi. You might imply this is your channel, but everyone is really here for Mama Praise. Well, I'll be honest. I only remember, about 50% of the Kenobi show because I was just so tired. Jedi Bill says, hail. Ray Liotta. Thank you, Jedi Bill. Ray Liotta. I forgot his name again. So it's Ray Liotta. Oh, wait. If he's Ray Liotta, who's the guy from Chrysler? Chrysler? He saved them from bankruptcy or something? Ray Ayatollah? Ayatollah. Liotta? Oh, that's where I was confusing them. That's where I was confusing those two guys. Okay. No, I wasn't confusing him with the Ayatollah Khomeini. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Qapla bird of prey. I read. Mako says, get some rest, bird. You sound exhausted. And hail, Qapla. Mako. Actually, it may hail on Karoga this afternoon. There's a small chance, but a possibility chance of hail. Pea-sized hail across Karoga today. Well, anyway, let's get started with the Dear Bops. Lee Iatoka, there it is. Mike Richards knew who I was talking about. Yeah, it's easy to confuse Ray Ayatollah and Lee Iacocca. I challenge anyone not to confuse the two. But anyway, to the Dear Bop. And Jedi Bill has been a member for 16 months and says, Happy Friday and Qapla and hail Karoga. Thank you, Jedi Bill, your 16-month friend of Karoga message. There's a nice piece of furniture that it looked like you either sat down on or something. And we are up to or down to 1, 2, 3, 8. We've got 8 messages in the chat. So, Dear Bop. Dear Bop, any advice on how to eat corn on the cob, plenty of butter, that could, without butter, spraying, that could, but Dear Bop, any advice on how to eat corn on the cob without butter spraying onto my glasses, meaning someone else's glasses? Well, the truth is, I don't know. I don't know. I've never eat corn on the cob without butter spraying on the glass. Well, I mean, you could always take your glasses off, or Okay. Have you ever considered? Okay. I mean, it's not the most sanitary, but if you were to take two brand new vacuums, with each with their own centerpiece, so yeah, you could create a kind of gelogia machine where you had a wet dry vac on either side and the right getup, and you connect the wires between the two together. You put the corn between the two halves. You eat it. That's why it's always going to be a clean machine. And when you're done eating, you assume you're just done. Otherwise, if you have to go to the bathroom, you better just keep it outside and go in. But if you bring it inside, yeah, it's dirty. Don't do that. Just anyway. Sister prays, calling Mama pray. What we got on? Dear Bop, how are your living costs? Any ways you suggest I can keep it down so I can pay all the bills? You know, I was thinking about this the other day, and I don't understand how everybody is expecting to be able to pay living costs for the next, 2-3 years. Living costs are beyond going to rise in all likelihood. They rise like crazy, even if we're in a small depression. As one of the presidents I value more than one of the presidents I do not value said that the thing between a resistance, a recession and a depression is, well, recession is when your neighbors are out of work, and a depression is when you're out of work. So, unfortunately, well, let me think. Yeah, I never. Keep them down so I can pay the bills. I did have some ideas. Well, you can't eat out. You can't eat out anymore. You gotta just do your food at home. If you can't make it at home, you can at least make the ingredients or buy the ingredients at home. I would just completely, just stop running around. Stop running around. Stop running around caves is what I was going to say. Stop running around caves. And the only food you really need to buy from supermarkets used to be eggshells and just eggshells. But they're pulling a couple years out of the system, and we know people who spent time in places. California really shouldn't be in your possibility of places to be arrested too anyway. But let's say you were arrested, you should, you guys should figure out what your, so don't eat out. Don't, cancel a bunch of streaming services. Watch what you're going to watch this month and then cancel all the streaming services you don't want, whether it's Disney or Amazon or Netflix or anything, Hulu. None of them are so important that they can't be chopped. And if you do enjoy chopping, this is where your chance to have a new off-leash dog comes in. And yeah. Yeah. Let me think. Any other ways? Those are probably the big ones for now. Words and pictures is Qapla, bird of prey. Good to hear you. Good to be here. Glad you are here. Executive producer Solly Boyd. Dear Bop, do you still play Microsoft Flight Simulator like Top Gun? If it is, check this video link. Actually, I don't play it anymore. I had one, but I don't play it anymore.
I could, when you said it, said Cindy's birthday. And then in my mind, I went through Sandy's, Lucy Joe's, Mom was coming up. And I thought to myself, why don't I remember Jenny? And before I did,
we can do Microsoft Flight Simulator soon again. Let's see. I know I shouldn't click on these links, but captured in real time, 4K. Top Gun Maverick expansion now available. Oh wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to give it another 12 hours to download. We'll try it soon. We'll try it soon. Thank you. Dear Bop, agree or disagree? And you make me go to in images. When someone says sorry for calling you a nerd, there is no need to apologize. I was not offended. I agree. I mean, you want to call me a nerd? That's fine. You could also call me a white heterosexual man. I mean, if you please, it's fine. You can call me Joe. You can call me. Just don't call me late for dinner.
I felt like soup.
I don't know what that means, but.
And we wound up with an Arab.
Hello, Cinnabon Bunny. Gorilla's random thought today, everyone. Qapla. Yeah, so we found out today that the local Panera Bread stopped giving bread away as a side. No more baguettes. or rolls or French bread or whatever the fuck they had. They're all gone. Dear Bop, check out this funny TNG episode screenshot. Why do I suspect this is not a TNG episode screenshot? Well, yeah, that's a funny TNG episode screenshot. Okay. Goodbye. So, thank you. Dear Bob, as a Star Trek fan, I hate to admit this, but I suffer from anxiety from saucer separation syndrome, from saucer separation syndrome, or ASSS. I believe one of the biggest proponents of ASSS, or Alex Kurtzman, is my fear and saucer belief. Is my fear and saucer separation unfolded, especially in the Constitution class ship? You know, it's not unfolded. It is very possible that they will subvert our expectations, and rather than being in the poker room of the ship, we'll get an explosion or something, and they'll have to retaliate from somewhere that doesn't have access. I'd hoped they would have just used the bodies to determine, what does it mean if you bring them? How long does it take before they grow? They would have had a good answer. A good answer if they let everybody live, but then we find out this thing growing inside them is going to be done in a week. And no matter how many I don't know. Oh, I was thinking something else. As a Star Trek fan, I hate to admit this, but I suffer from anxiety of saucer separation. Yeah, I said your founding was what you're fearful was unnecessary.
Divert auxiliary power to deflectors.
John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you, John. Excuse me. Thank you, John Araki. Waking me up here. I don't think they're going to separate a saucer section from the Enterprise or any other Constitution class ship. Yet. Dear Bop, no. Dear Bop, Lee Iacocca saved Chrysler. He developed the Mustang and Pinto while at Ford, and then came to Chrysler after that. Okay. Well, half credit that. Dear Bop, Kenobi is terrible. They kill off a character that premiered in a Disney Star Wars series that occurs after this one. Breaking canon, and for what? They also took the masculine hero of Ben Kenobi, cut his nuts off. Just what they did to Luke in The Last Jedi. What a pile of Turtistan.
Charlie what?
Yeah, I suppose they did.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't, I mean, you can watch if you want, but, I highly doubt I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, the weather's also getting bad here. If you didn't hear Mama Bray give the weather update, this is so. Professor Brainy Specs says, Qapla to pray. You sound like you're about to fall asleep. I am, Professor. That's why we're doing a bed life. Not a bed life. That's why we're doing a Dear Bop as opposed to an entire bed life. But I also would like to play a game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that I promised to play last week, but forgot to before I left the stream. So we'll see. Pop Culture Curator says, Qapla to pray. Hope you're doing better. Well, I am doing better in the fact I know I'm sick. I actually know what I have. I just have the common. At least I think. And I'm going to continue with antibiotics I'm on, even though, well, okay. There's something wrong with the voice or audio. My voice is really bad because I do not, I sound off because I have a cold in my throat and it's making me sound different. There's also the fact that I am falling asleep every 5 minutes or so, and something's got to wake me up.
Right.
Anyway.
I got
Pop Culture Curators, it's Qapla to pray. Hope you're feeling better. I think I answered something to that effect. And Captain Fandom Nerd is in the house. Qapla, Captain Fandom Nerd. I hope you get back to streaming again one day. I was trying to make a song, but it's too gay a song to put on YouTube. Yeah, anyway. Okay. John O'Reilly says monkeypox and your antibiotics. I do not have monkeypox. I can prove it. Okay. That's it for Dear Bop. Let's get the game going. That is the game screen. It is black for now, but Let me get it started. Come on, game. Here we go. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Okay, Mom.
United States. Every fucking time. Press the button to continue. Why can't it be a mouse? Play. Solo. Quit. Now it's the same. It's not any easier to use. It's not any easier to use. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Without timing. The themes. You know what? We're going. I'm not doing this DC comics. I'm not doing the fucking Olympics. I don't care about the Olympics. General culture, arts, literature, entertainment, geography, history, language, lifestyle, science. I'm going to get rid of sports and hobbies because they're not my bad baby. And we'll go with it. So, next. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Me.
You want to be a millionaire, Mom?
Yeah.
You can come up for an audition.
Oh, I've got to do something?
You got to do something. Press this button to continue.
No, that's too much.
Oh, okay. Well, next time, I'm going to pray. Next time. Oh, for Carlo Albanese or anyone else that's been asking, the new emoji has been saved. Now, I don't know if YouTube needs to approve it or not, but the channel has received its 10th custom emoji, and it is, no surprise, it is a picture of Sisopre from Sedona, Arizona, from years ago, but it's still Sisopre. Okay, the first question. Where are objects of historical, scientific, or cultural interest typically exhibited? At the fire station, at the supermarket, at the museum, or at the Cheesecake Factory? Well, let me think. Fire station, they have delicious food. The supermarket has all the food. Museums have decent food. And the Cheesecake Factory, oh my God. Oh my God. Have you tried their cheesecake? Actually, my favorite from the Cheesecake Factory is the Da Vinci pasta. Or actually, I believe it's pasta Da Vinci. But whatever it is damn good. That said, for this question, the answer is museum. And yes, it's the final answer. And yes, I was right. I remember lying to my classmates. I went as like a third grader. We went to a museum of natural history or something. And at lunchtime, I went to we went down to the lunch area, and they had some lunchrooms for students who were visiting, and the whole class was in there, and I went out of the room to get a soda or a bag of chips, and I came back with like 10 bags of chips. And what happened was the guy was there loading the machine, and I was just sitting there, like standing there, like looking like all nice and quiet, waiting my turn, leaving him some distance because, I mean, Dado Prey did the same basic job. And so, I was interested, but I wasn't like overly interested. And I wanted him to have a good day. So I didn't get up in his face. I just let him do his thing. And he's like, wow, you're like one of the nicest kids here. And he gave me a whole bunch of extra bags of chips and stuff. So now as I say that out loud, I feel like, oh, he was probably trying to groom me. And now I hate him. But he didn't do anything wrong to me. He just gave me free food. So assuming that was his actual just give the kid free food, I went back to my class and I started handing out extra that I couldn't eat. And everyone was like, oh my God, how did you get so much stuff? So I said, oh, I just kicked the machine. And so after that, a whole bunch of my classmates started running out and trying to kick the machine. I felt bad, but not bad enough to tell them the truth. You remember that, Mama Frey? We went to the museum, and I got, yeah, she does. I got free food. Yeah, Mama Frey used to enjoy those trips. She was the what was that? You were the class mother. You would what chaperone? You were a class chaperone. Chaperone the trips. She chaperoned some overnight trips with Sissel Prey. Yeah. That's why Sissel Prey did not like Mama Prey so much being involved in the school. John Araki says, monkeypox on your antibiotics are the side effect of a salt-deficient diet. Might be. Murder Hornet Return, says Yo. And 47 Yorktown uses the Sissopray emoji. Now, yeah, I didn't make it fancy. I just found an old picture and cut it out. Because if next week we slip under the number of users to have 10 emojis, then we lose it if I didn't put it up. Now that I put one up, we can always change it to something better. Like if I ask Yitzhak nicely to make a Sissopray emoji and give him a picture, then we could like change it to that or something. So I just wanted to get something out there, just to be clear. Anyway. Who co-wrote the Communist Manifesto with Frederick Engels? I always thought it was Karl Marx. I thought he wrote the damn thing. But since Karl Marx is up here, I'm going to take it for a question this cheap. They're not going to try to confuse us. $200 question. In which city will the 2024 Summer Olympics take place? Oh, shit. 2024. Well, they just took place in Tokyo. I think Beijing is still a little recent. London or Paris? I honestly don't know, but for such a low, this is what, a $500 question? $200? That was $200. The $300 question, 500. I don't know. Paris. I want to say Paris. Paris is what I remember. We're gonna go with Paris. No. Oh wait, I didn't double click. Yes, it was Paris. Jesus, $300. Which German musician composed the theme Für Elise? I didn't know that was a German. Oh my God. Bach, Beethoven, Strauss, or Schumann? Which German musician? The Für Elise. It feels like everybody would know that except me. Pray, do you know? Do you know which German musician composed the theme Für Elise? Bach, Beethoven, Strauss, or Schumann? Mama Pray has no clue. Hey, you're not a good German representative. John DeMarco says Beethoven. Oh, I will trust John DeMarco. He is correct. Thank you, Mr. DeMarco. Kia ora is a greeting in what language? Bajoran? No. It's not Klingon. A is Maori. B is Cantonese. C is Swahili. And D is Gaelic. Gaelic? Kia ora is a greeting in what language? Words and Pictures says Für Elise is piano. So he guessed Beethoven too. Well, you guys, Beethoven was correct. Mr. Lundell says Strauss. Wow, Mr. Lundell. Gorilla's Random Thoughts said Swahili. I don't know. I was thinking Cantonese. Malo Pray is also thinking Cantonese. Maori. Gorilla's Random Thoughts. How sure are you, Gorilla? How sure are you? On a scale of like 1 to 10 or 1 to 100% points. Are you 20% sure? Are you 5 on a scale of 1 to 10? Or I'm hesitant to use one of their official lifelines, because if I do, there's a chance the game breaks right there. And I can't get past that point. English. I'm 1% sure, says Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Okay. Captain Fandom Nerd says B. Cantonese. Yo, Captain Fandom Nerd, since me and Mama Pray also thought that, do you think this? I'm going to go ahead and go with B. Cantonese. Final offer. No, final. Is that your final answer? So stupid. Yes, it's my final answer. No, it was Maori. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that even a language? I didn't win anything. My God. Maori? I have no idea. Okay, we're doing this one more time, really quick. And I'm not even going to, if I don't have the answer, I'm not even going to look for help until we're past the halfway point. at least. Okay. Play solo, not that type of solo. Quick. Options without timer. No sport. No DC Comics. No Olympics. Fuck the Olympics. Why was the Olympics? I thought I took the Olympics out. Last time. Okay. There we go. Words and Pictures says, oh no. John DeMarco says, Shaka when the walls fell. Words and Pictures says, no money. Kia ora is an orange in squash, says Dan Van. Qapla, Dan Van. Okay, press any button to continue. Kid. And we are loading. Dun, 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 dun. Not. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? With your host is Bob Host. Someone who is old-fashioned is said to be behind the B times 100. Which of these is not a cosmetics company? Revlon, Lancôme, Sherwin-Williams, or L'Oreal? Sherwin-Williams. I don't know what they do right off the top of my head. Paint. That's a paint company. Which phrase refers to the discussion about work outside working hours? Talking factory, talking store, talking shop, or talking mill? Talking shop. Is that what it's called, Mama Pray? Mama Pray is thinking talking shop. Yes, it is. Good. What's the first name of Richard Rogers' lyrics partner, Hammerstein? Oh, wow. Hammerstein. You know the Hammerstein and whatever? Rogers and Richard Rogers' lyrics' partner is Richard Rogers and Hammerstein. So what's Hammerstein's first name? Is it Elmo Hammerstein, Bert Hammerstein, Ernie Hammerstein, or Oscar Hammerstein? It sounds... Yeah, it's Oscar. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. There's nobody actually named... Oh, I guess there are. Yeah. I have to say Oscar. Yes, it's Oscar. Who is normally referred to as a maitre d', a barman, a bellboy, a cellarman, or a head waiter? The head waiter is the maitre d'. They don't usually have to do a lot of waiting tables. They tend to be very attractive women. Yeah, because anyway. The popular key lime pie is originally from which U.S. state? A, Florida, B, Iowa, C, Kansas, or D, Missouri. I always thought it was from Florida. Or did it just become popular? I don't know. I'm going to have to go with Florida. All my knowledge as Florida. And it is indeed Florida. The Great Red Spot is a feature on what planet? Jupiter. We're going to just jump right to Jupiter. What if it was Pluto? What is a gingham? A gingham. What's a gingham? Yeah. It's a checkered fabric, a spotted orchid, a skin ointment, or cooking oil. A checkered fabric, says Mamo Pray. Yes, Mamo Pray, congratulations. $8,000. In the Office, what is the name of the company that Michael founds when he resigns from Dunder Mifflin? The Michael Scott Paper Company. B. In the fall of 2003, the Walt Disney Concert Hall opened in what city? New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, or Orlando? You think they would put Orlando in? Walt Disney Concert Hall. Well, we didn't get it to New York, right? I mean, I didn't hear any news of us getting one in New York. But in 2003, surely you would have heard, no?
Let's say, wasn't it JFK Airport? That's
Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Orlando. I am not taking the money words and pictures. I'm playing this game all the way through. So I'm going to officially ask the audience here. So I will ask you people in the audience, please, if you believe you know the answer, please put in what you think it is. If you're not sure of the answer, please put in the answer with a percentage of your sureness. So if you don't know the answer, just put in anything and say like 50%. And then you think you know the answer, put in anything else with 51% or more based on how well you think you might know. And we'll see. Random Thought says it would be set up in Chicago. It would be shot up in Chicago. 16K writing on this, says Words and Pictures. And Dan Venn says in England, the U.S. show is now called The Office, an American Workplace. In England. That's very possible. The Office was one of the best things you guys ever exported to the United States. And then we made it better. I'm just kidding. Miss Lindell is 25% certain on Orlando. Hakeem is 50% on Chicago. Words and Pictures of Chicago is a guess, 0%. And Captain Fandom Nerd is 50% on Orlando. And Mike Richards says Curtis. I guess okay. Well, let's try Orlando. Although, wouldn't Los Angeles be Disneyland? We're going to try Orlando. No, it was Los Angeles. You bastards lost me $32,000. Okay. All right, one more chance. One more time. We're gonna Gonna get through this quick. This is all of us playing. So if you know the answer, go ahead and put it in even if I don't ask. Please. Thank you. That's only if you know it. Do not go and look it up on Google, as I could do that. No superhero. No comics. General culture. Yeah. Okay. Good. Who wants to be a millionaire? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ms. Lundell says, not like it's real money. Besides, Biden would have taken 30% off the top. Yeah. Okay. Which of these would you use to keep your place in a book? A book Matthew, a book Mark, a book Martin, or a book Michael? I think we all know it's a book Matthew. I mean a bookmark. And I really like that at the Claridge's Hotel in Mayfair, London, you leave a book on your table, and when you come back, they put bookmarks in all your books for you. It's very touching. Complete the title of Johnson Swift's classic novels, Gulliver's what? Travels, Vacation, Lost Weekend, or All-Inclusive Resort? Well, I think we all know it's Gulliver's All-Inclusive Resort. Final answer. And we made it. How is the rapper Amando Christian Perez better known? ACP? How is the rapper Amando Christian Perez better known? As Pitbull, as Bulldog, as Beagle, or as Poodle? Well, I'm guessing it's A or B. Miss Lundell is saying A. I don't know if that's a different question. Alexa, play notifications.
From Amazon. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
5:45 p.m. in Louisiana. U.S. National Weather Service has issued an aerial flood advisory.
Flood advisory and a thunderstorm warning. Great.
5 p.m.
Miss Lundell is saying A. Hakeem is saying A. Words and pictures, no idea. Pitbull. Yep. Pitbull it is. Thank you guys. $300 for Pitbull. Which phrase means to pay more money for something, but with reluctance? Knife through, fork out, spoon away, or carve up? I guess I gotta fork out a few more dollars to get that stripper through college. B, fork out. What's the subject of Charles Darwin's famous theory? Relativity, gravity, evolution, or light? Relativity, perhaps. Which organ of the body is sometimes referred to as your ticker? That would be the brain, or your heart, or your liver, or your stomach. The old ticker isn't ticking as correctly as it used to. So it would be your heart beat. Which of these is coarsely ground corn boiled with milk for breakfast? Grits. Grits. I always knew grits would come in handy. It is C. Grits. Yes, I'll answer. $4,000. The clavicle is the anatomical name for which bone in the body? A, the shoulder blade, the breastbone, the ankle, or the collarbone? I think it's the collarbone. Mom?
Sorry, what?
The clavicle is the anatomical name for which bone? Shoulder blade, breastbone, ankle, or collarbone? That's what I'm thinking too. We are going to go with collarbone. D. Yes, it is D. Who won a 1999 Oscar for only 8 minutes on screen? A 1999 Oscar for 8 minutes on screen. A. Maggie Smith. B. Judi Dench. C. Diana Rigg. Or D. Vanessa Redgrave. Right, that sounds like an answer that you people would know, and I have no clue. I have no clue who any of these people are. Does anyone have any ideas on this one? You would guess Vanessa Redgrave?
So remember, I cheat you rename it. You sounds like that. Diana Briggs sounds familiar, but not as that. We know what she is.
What one?
It's the name.
Vanessa Redgrave?
Yeah. I thought she worked for somebody else like that.
I gotcha. Miss Lindell says, who cares? Never heard of any of them. Okay, we're going to try doing no. I didn't. Oh, I didn't. It was not. It was none of the ones I chose. I tried to hit the damn thing to do a 50-50 and it didn't work. Oh well, I guess the game is proving too tough for me today. We'll have to come back to this some other day. I don't know. It wasn't Vanessa. It was the person to the top right. Actually, I could probably see it if I go. Yeah, good. It was Judi Dench. It was Judi Dench. Is that what you said, Mama Bray? No, you said Vanessa. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Close out of there. Captain Phantom Nerd says, don't care, don't know or care. Oscars. Did she get slapped? Yeah, we lost 3 times. Although this one was kind of my fault. I was trying to use our lifeline, but no luck in setting that. Oh well. But guys, as you can see, I am ready to fall asleep. Unfortunately, I really was wanted to do a stream today, saying, well, whatever. I'm gonna hold off on it because maybe I might still get a chance to use that title soon enough. Tomorrow, if by some miracle I've recovered and I'm feeling really good, and I get some time tomorrow. It's a long movie, but I get some time tomorrow. I was considering doing a cinema Saturday for Goodfellas on account of Ray, what's his face, dying as a kind of memorial. But don't not stream or something because of me, because it's a very, very unlikely chance that I'll be awake or up to doing one of the longest movies ever, at least that I would consider, for a cinema Saturday. So anyway, guys, have a great night, a great weekend. Hope you all feel better than I do, and I will talk with you all soon. Qapla, all, bird out.